Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. And looking at the daily, we can see a pin bar and followed by another pin bar. So tail down, tail up, big up, big confusion, and that has pretty much been the story of the entire month. So you can see big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up. So as far as I'm concerned at the moment, this is still not worth looking to trade. If I look at the weekly from last week, yes, we've had pin bars, I had buys coming in, but then look, at last week we had sellers coming in. Looking at the monthly, look at my oscillators. I mean, my oscillators are so overbought at the moment. We are so far from the moving averages. You would expect some kind of pullback onto structure, but yeah, that's not really looking like anything soon. If we look at the 3 hour, you can see most of last week was pretty much sideways, nothing really on offer there. We do have a crossover of one oscillator, other oscillators fairly close, and as far as I'm concerned here, there's still no guarantee of anything just yet, but that does look like the likelihood of what's transpiring. So if we come down to the hour, hopefully we can see some structure here. Structure is right over there, So this is the level that we would look to break and retest. That's 154.73. But looking at my oscillators, we're probably going to find support in this area and then move back to the upside. So I think the moves to the upside they're really strained on the DAX, so there's no real opportunity to get a decent trend going. You can see, we had this big move down followed by a big move up, and that was pretty much the last real opportunity. But a 500-point move up, 3% move on the index, and then we go sideways. So there's no structure. There's really no structure. That was a big move up, big pullback, big move up. So that move is done. We're now consolidating. It looks like a rounding bottom, inverse head and shoulders sort of thing, but targets are very low at the moment. So yeah, I'm not interested in shorting just yet. I don't think there's an opportunity to short just yet, but I definitely do believe that something is going to give soon, either way. And just looking at the monthly and probably the weekly as well, monthly and the weekly, looking at my oscillators there, something's going to give, and the higher probability give right now is to the downside. However, that could take weeks or months, to be honest. So you just need to worry about the 1 hour, because that's where you're making your short-term revenue. So pay attention to that, keep your stops in. For me, the DAX today, Monday as well, we'll see what happens here at 15.473, but I don't really see us going higher than that area there, which is Friday's high of 15.548. So those are the two levels that I see at the moment. If we do break below this area of 15.473, we break and retest that area, there's definitely an opportunity for a little bit more downside, and I think the best way to do this, that was my level. Take the first two fractals, as you can see there, pull back, retest. So at the moment, very strong possibility that we have some kind of a break, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to the floor. It might just be a pullback onto here, 15.473, and then the other area that you need to pay attention to would be half of this move up, which is pretty much down here at 15.450, and if that gives way, then you're looking at the next Fibonacci, and alternatively this cluster of support here. You can see where support was, where price found support over there, and there's a previous support as well. So that's kind of the view. That's 15.400. So that's kind of what you can expect of a move to the downside. But on the other side of the coin, if I can just get rid of the Fibonacci for us. On the other side of the coin, this may just turn out to be a channel. So in other words, find some support on one of these two levels and then move to the upside looking for a new high again. And that's pretty much what's been transpiring. The actual fact of the matter is, if you just come to the hour, this is the previous fractal, so that's the area which is 15. We had it 15,431. So break below 15,431 would then create a lower low, and that may actually push us a little bit lower down. But all intents and purposes, look left, we are sideways. This is not something you want to get involved in until we break one of the extreme levels, and the extreme levels are 15,550 and 15,400. So it's a 150 point range at the moment. Anyway, enough rambling. That's kind of the structure. Don't go looking for trades here. Make sure of the trades and make sure your time frames as well. Take profit at whatever level you see, because it'll pretty much guarantee to bounce off there. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm not interested in that, but we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.